Okay, so Ricky, obviously it was well documented that end of kind of 18, 19, you were a ball boy for that game against Burton. Fast forward 8 months and you were scoring at a Premier League ground. Obviously it was a bit of a breakthrough season. How was it for you as on a personal level?
Yeah, it's a bit surreal going from being a ball boy at such a young age to playing on the main stage. It's a bit surreal, yeah.
I mean, the journey you've come on is obviously quite kind of incredible, really, and breaking into the first team, scoring all those goals. What's been your kind of big kind of highlight from last year? Obviously there was a lot of moments, but what's really stood out for you?
I feel the highlight for me was scoring against Burnley, because obviously that Premier League ground and the FA Cup, coming off the bench and scoring. It's an amazing feeling.
How was that? Obviously, I know we had the kind of the VAR issue and didn't know if you scored. How was that kind of moment? I guess it's again surreal enough scoring at a Premier League ground against a Premier League club, but then obviously having to deal with that as well. How was that?
It's always nice to score, then the realisation of VAR sitting in. Obviously, it was a scary few minutes, but luckily the goal was given.
And I guess how do you feel you've developed as a player, both kind of physically, mentally, over the last year? Kind of what's been your kind of biggest area of development?
I feel like game knowledge has improved over the last few years. Working with the gaffer, the staff, all the staff have helped me. I'm working with players, they give me information, and yeah, it's helped me a lot.
What's the kind of just a bit more information? Because I mean, a lot of people just see the match, and to supporters, it probably looks easy. Football looks easy, but obviously, like you said there, your kind of IQ and your knowledge of the game has improved massively. But in what way has that kind of improved? In kind of what manner would you say your kind of IQ has
I
improved?
feel like understanding the game a bit more, seeing it from different perspectives with other players, and helping me develop as a player.
And kind of looking forward to kind of pre-season, going into the start of next year, what do you feel you need to do as a player to impress the coaching staff and the manager?
Obviously, being in 2 weeks earlier than other boys, these 2 weeks are for me to show what I can do, show why I think I'm ready. Obviously, still young, but I feel like if needed, called upon, I'm here just in case. Yeah.
Has it kind of helped you? Do you feel these 2 weeks, especially just that one-on-one time to develop as a player?
Yeah, working in small groups, it's more focused on us players, so we're getting more knowledge of the game, working harder in these 2 weeks. So we've got 2 weeks above the other players.
Have you set yourself any kind of personal goals for the season ahead?
Obviously, we want to get set as a striker a certain amount of goals, but we'll just take it step by step and see what happens.
And kind of finally, I know a few of the lads have been trying to brush up on their golf skills, or kind of Sam in particular is his Spanish during lockdown. Apart from kind of speaking to Sky Sports from your bedroom on Zoom, what else have you been up to?
Just a bit of Netflix, really. Watching players in my position, walks, bike rides. There's nothing much. I'm not really a golfer.